Alright guys, so in this video I'm gonna show you how you can arrange your beats in a way that a rapper can rap over this beat or a singer can sing over this beat. So right now you can see I've started out with an intro which is 4 bars long. We are at 80 BPM in the normal hip-hop range from, I would say, 60 BPM. It's very slow for hip-hop, but 60 BPM to like 120 BPM. You always make a 4 bar loop, and for more like trap beats, faster beats, at 130 BPM to around, I don't know, 180, you make an 8 bar loop. And for the whole structure of your song, the hook, like every time you make a beat in the normal hip hop tempo, like from 60 to 120, you always have a hook which is 8 bars long and the verse is always 16 bars long. You can play a little bit around with the verse, you can make 16 bars or 8 bars. That really depends on how long you want your song to be in the end. And for trap beats and faster beats, the hook is 16 bars long and the verse is 32 bars long. So with this beat, I've started out with a 4 bar intro. The melody is pitched 1 octave lower. I've played it in with my real guitar right here. Yeah, it just plays like this.
Sash on the beat.
And your voice tag, if you have a voice tag. But right here you can do 4 bars or maybe 2 bars, and then the hook drops right here for 8 bars. With hooks, it's like you can have a very silent hook, so only your melodies playing, for example, with the vocal chop maybe. And somebody can sing over it or rap over it or talk over it in a rap beat. Or you have hook like me right here where the track builds up to, you know, so you have the silent intro right here, and then like every single sound I've made in this beat drops just like this. And then right here the hook fades into the verse, so this is the verse right here, and I've also made it 8 bars long, so not 16 bars, but just because I wanted to keep this beat a little bit shorter, so an 8 bar verse right here. And I've took out the close hi-hat and the kick and the vocal chop right here. And right here I've took out the 808 and the close hi-hat and the kick comes in. So this is a way you can make your verse sounding a little bit more interesting. So in your verse you can do like everything that you want, but please keep it simple if you want somebody to rap or to sing over your beat. Just because if you will do shit like, I don't know, like crazy shit like this, your hi-hat right here, kick, I don't know, stops right here, clap just comes in on like never or something like this, nobody will sing or rap over your beat. And after our little verse right here, we drop into the, I don't know, you can call it break, pre-chorus, pre-hook or whatever. So it's basically exactly like our intro of our song. The main melody just pitched 1 octave lower for 4 bars. And then right here it drops once again in our hook, and I've just don't changed anything on this hook right here. And it also drops into the same verse right here, but I highly recommend to just change just a little thing in your second hook and your second verse, just to make your beat a little bit more interesting. So I don't know, if we go to our first hook right here and every sound drops exactly right here in the beginning, you can also change something on your second hook, or you make a different build up to your hook. That's like a little interesting trick you can do. And for example, for your verse right here, you could do stuff like turn the 808 right here. So it's exactly the opposite thing right here. We have a little pre-hook, pre-chorus or beat break, I don't know how you want it to call, right here. And then the hook drops for 8 bars. It's also just the same hook like I've said in the beginning. Keep your beats simple so people easily can rap or sing over your beat. And if you want to have a clean sound in the end, we turn on our melody and our 808 and our kick, for example. And right here on our melody, you always have to put an equalizer on your melodies. Maybe you do low cut at 80 Hertz right here, or at 100 or 120, just to make sure you really cut out the lows, so it does not sound muddy in the end with your 808 or your kick. And guys, there are a lot of different ways to structure your beats. This was basically just one example of how you can structure your beats. I've could show to you with 10 other beats, but I think learning by doing is the best thing. So just structure your next beat, maybe a little bit like this one, and make shorter intros of your beat, just because artists are listening fast to your beats on YouTube, on BeatStars, don't know where you put your beats. And I would say stay tuned for my shorts and stay tuned for my video next Friday. Alright guys, so if you want to watch another video where I've made a fire beat, then go and check out this video right on the screen. This beat really turned out like a fire beat, so go and check it out. And I would say we see us next Friday. Hey.